This week at COP, let's give you some great news, COP, about what you did in the year 2016. From January through December in 12 months, COP, you won a lot of souls to the Lord. You were busy in His harvest field. The mighty men in uniform saw nearly 30,000 military souls pray a prayer of salvation. Our pastoral students reached out and won over 10,000 in their daily outreaches. Volunteer trios from all the CAD ministries were busy every week. Connect group outreaches were a big factor. Personal evangelism was up all year. Street preaching was a favorite activity. Harvest visits, Luke's Call, For Real concerts, prison crusades, Aroma and Happy Land, campus evangelism. It all adds up to, are you ready? 94,074 new baby Christians, new souls for the year. Job well done, COP. Here's to another year busy in the Master's harvest field. This week at COP, Cathedral Choir is rejoicing with Maricel Gillian and her family as they dedicated their Toyota Vios to the Lord. CC is also rejoicing with 6 of their members who have now opened the Wise Haven Tutorial Center and dedicated it to the Lord with the help of Pastora Paula this week. This week at COP from our Higher Dimension Choir, Christine Del Rosario and her family are praising God as Pastora Paula dedicated to the Lord their Kia Rio. This is their desired harvest from their COP Bible Radio seed. This week at COP, a reminder for all main campus members to please update your ID cards from the old ones into an RFID card so that attendance can easily be taken simply as you walk in the doors of the auditorium. Just find the table according to your last name and surrender your old ID to get your new one. Have you lost your old ID? Please drop by the concierge for help. Not only will your new RFID ID automatically take your attendance at church, it will also qualify you for great discounts at some of the nearby restaurants like Max's Chicken, Wendy's, and Kenny Rogers nationwide. This week at COP, what an awesome start to 2017 for all the wonderful children at Aroma and Happy Land. Right from January 1, we have had great groups of volunteers showing up to cook and to feed the children, including the River of Life Choir and some Connect groups who have brought treats for the kids. We're so happy to report that the children received new slippers, all donated by one of our COP members. What a blessing for those little feet. The children also received candies and chocolates given by the children during Candlelight Communion gift box giving. As the new year got started, one of our COP families also donated one new blanket for each of the families we minister to. COP, you are beyond awesome. And you can believe that our Father God saw every smile and every tear of gratitude as children and parents received these special things. This week at COP, the Sumrall family made a visit to see Angel One and spend some time in prayer on the site of Bible Radio. What an enormous and overwhelming visit seeing Angel One with our own eyes. It was more than can be put into words. Then on Saturday morning, Pastor was back on the site, which, by the way, is only 50 kilometers from South Campus, along with some of our faithful ECS and some of our pastors, to pray and to seek the Lord's wisdom for this incredible tool that He has placed in our hands. Coming up at COP Revival Nights in January, South Campus, you're coming up this very week. Pastor Sumrall will be on hand both January 11 and 12, Wednesday and Thursday nights. East, your Revival Nights will be with Pastors Joe and Becky and will be January 18 and 19. Maine, your Revival Nights will also be with Pastors Joe and Becky and will be January 25 to 26. Coming up at COP, CLU starts up this very week with a study of 1st and 2nd Kings. CLU starts Tuesday in East and Maine and in the regular CLU time slots in other locations. Coming up at COP, our sign-on Sunday with Brother John Avanzini will be Sunday, January 29, particularly in the 3 p.m. service. But expect that weekend to be an incredible weekend, focused on the harvest to be brought about from DZBR Bible Radio. How's that? Well, Saturday, January 28th, that is when we're going to plant our jackfruit trees on the site. Expect a lot of excitement and fun as we gather together with Brother John. Yes, he will be there to do this planting. How can you participate? Well, there are 2 things you need to know, and there are 2 sign-up sheets for you this weekend already. 1, we need to know if you will be joining so we can assign your tree a place to be planted. And 2, we need to know if you need busing to get to the site. If you sign up for this, we can coordinate busing from all campuses. Wow! Coming up at COP, February 4 will be a church musicians workshop with Pastors Joe and Becky and our world-class NASA musicians. This will be all day Saturday at the main campus. Registration is free. Coming up at COP, our couples retreat will be February 10 to 11. Pastors Ryan and Diane have more information for you if you're interested. It has been another great week at COP.